Welcome back, everyone. This is Zade, and we are back on the Hypermine Modded Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved server. And we're back in our little hidey hole. I just logged in, so the waves are happening. We're back in our little hidey hole, but you can see most of the stuff is gone. Yeah. I'm moving the hidey hole down to a still temporary but slightly more permanent base camp. So we'll take a peek at that. But first, I don't know who came over here and left me a present, but somebody on the server was nice enough to leave me a lovely little red heart and a king slime sword. Tinker's construct sword. Looks like a decent little weapon, which could definitely use. Oh, by the way, I'm currently disguised so that no one knows where I am. As a tree. You can't see me anymore. Where did I go? Anyway, I need to make some armor still. This stuff, full set of wooden armor has about the protection of maybe, does it say actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Not even a diamond chest plate by itself. But, yeah, haven't made any armor yet. But, as you can see, have the hammer from last time. I now also have the excavator, which is basically the shovel version of the hammer, and I have the lumber axe, which I won't go outside it now because it's dark and scary, but it's the axe where you chop the bottom block of a tree and the whole tree falls down. So pretty useful stuff there. And again, I'm just using obsidian and blue slime because that's really all I have access to so far. I need to get some more stuff going. Let's just go ahead and go downstairs and see where our new stuff is. This is where our berries used to be. They're gone, and our blue slime farming stuff is there. Haven't moved that stuff yet. We will. Come down here where I kind of started mining, but I started finding caves and stuff everywhere, so I haven't really done any mining. Yeah. And here we are, our new, slightly more permanent, but still temporary hidey hole, I guess you could still call it. It's going to turn into our mine or basement or whatever. I've been having a lot of fun with Chisel. Basket must be playing with his turtles again. I've been playing a lot with Chisel. I really enjoy the Chisel mod. I'm definitely going to be putting a lot of use to it. I have not played with Chisel since they added Chisel 2, which allows for the obsidian and diamond chisels, which actually let you put in a block and say I wanted to make it like this kind of obsidian. I could put it here and then change, do I do 1 block at a time, 3 by 3, 1 by 3, or a 3 by 1, and then any of those blocks that you click on, if this were obsidian, I could just right click and or left click and it would do that area, so you don't actually have to go through and do it all over and over, which is really cool. This is all just chiseled stone. I really like this block. It's really cool looking. I got a little limestone going on. Nothing fancy. This is just our new little hidey hole. I brought some berries downstairs because I'm still too lazy to make any kind of useful farm. So for now we're just eating berries. They keep themselves pretty sufficiently, so I never need food, which is, it's useful enough. In here I've just got some half-slabbed unlit areas. We've got some berries we need to pick. We've got essence berries. They don't have to be in the dark, that's why they're in the front. But I've got quite a bit of aluminum going on. And then I'm just dividing them in. Right now I only have a couple of gold, and then like 3 tin, and 3 iron. I want to do some caving. Oh, and 3 copper as well. I want to do some caving. It's probably really dark in here, by the way. I guess I should go ahead and leave that. I want to do some caving and get a lot more of the berry bushes. I found a ravine right around that corner. It's a mini ravine. It's not a very big one, but I can tell in it and the little caves that go off of it, I can see some berry bushes, but I need to get in there. I want to build some armor first because it looks kind of dangerous. Today, though, everybody on the server, first, I did get another portal so I can kind of connect to people easier, which actually gives me most of the access I need. But I want to be a cool kid and have the teleporting books from Mystcraft that everybody's got going on the server so we can get around easier. And I have never in my life dealt with them. So I'm going to look up a little bit on how to do that. I'm going to show you the little progress. I've been just digging a little bit down at a time. Our turtle is currently chilling right here, and I don't know why. He dug the whole layer, and then he just stopped. Whatever. Interesting. Whatever. We'll move them later. We're down to Y38. So we got a little ways to go. I've been having limited time. Still working on our basement at our house. We're finally getting the flooring down. Painting and everything's done. Just getting the floor, and then got to do some baseboards. So I've been limited time. So I've just been having him do like 3 layers at a time while I'm around. I haven't like even invested in a chunk loader or anything. But it should come down right about here somewhere as the corner. In fact, I think if we look on our map, caves off. You can see where I'm standing. I'm just to the side of this quarry, I guess, that we're building. And so when that comes down, when it gets to the bottom, we'll be right by here. And we'll kind of just have this little offshoot workroom to mess with for a while. Got my tinker stuff all moved down here. I did start messing around with thermal expansion tanks. I learned how to make some tanks, and this way I can, any of the mass ores that I get, I can melt them down and then just shove them in a tank to keep them out of the way so I don't have to worry about mixing alloys. And I've just got it set up so I can stick a tank right there next to this faucet, and that's a drain pointing up. So if I need to put them in, just stick them right there, click the faucet, click it if I want it to stop, and that puts the liquid back into the smeltery. There's blood in there because somehow a skeleton spawned in there and died. Don't know how that worked, but whatever. It happened. And then right here we've just got an extra drain and a faucet. I can put the tank right here to drain it back out. And then on this side we just have our casting table and our casting basin. So nothing too fancy yet, but I've learned a little bit. This is already a lot more than I've ever done with Tinker's Construct. And then over here we have a little setup. I went over to Tio Lone Wolf Space. He hooked me up with some stuff we're going to use. I stole some ender pearls from him and some blaze rods from the pretty cool farm he's got set up over there. And he had one of these XP bottler systems set up. He was using a different tank. He was using a drum or something, but same concept. You just stand on the XP drain. It sucks all your XP out. Oop, I can't eat those, but thanks. It sucks your XP into the tank, and then whenever we want, we have this XP bottler. You just throw glass bottles in, and it will turn them into bottles of enchanting. And I guess you can put it into regular. I'm not sure how this all works, but we'll figure it out. But I might need those, and I might need those ender pearls, and I need to find some leather to make the books. And then we are going to try to make some Mystcraft books so that we can get teleporting around the server like all the cool kids. So I'm going to gather up what I need and take a peek at a couple things so I can hopefully figure it out easy enough. And I'll be right back with you in just a second. Okay, I think I have it figured out. I think we'll give this a whirl. I set up the other side already so that we don't have to do a big jog after this. But the way this works, first we need ink vials, and ink vials are just simply a glass bottle, bucket of water, 2 black ink, gives you an ink bottle and your bucket back. And then over here we need some Mystcraft items, so we have an ink mixer and a writing desk. And Mystcraft, let me just show you. So ink mixer, pretty simple, just some stone, glass bottle, a little bit of wood. And the writing desk, just some wood, glass bottle, and a feather. Alright, so for this we also needed some leather. I needed the feather for the desk, and I need the leather for the books, and those out of everything were honestly the hardest things to get, because as it turns out, this island that we are on, there's not a single animal here. I had to find, I think I found chickens over here somewhere. Went on a little exploration circle, as you can see. Found Lapis's base and some spawn stuff, and yep. I found a cow, like, I don't even remember where I found the cow, honestly, down somewhere. But yeah, it was a fun journey just to find those. I thought those would be super easy, but nope. Okay. Anyway, so to make this, we put in an ink vial. It turns this black. We get our bottle back, and with the paper, we can make a link panel page, which to go to a different dimension, or I think Mystcraft calls them like ages or something, you just need this basic link panel page. We pull it out, we combine it with a piece of leather to get an unlinked link book. Piece of cake. Now, we can name it after, but we gotta go to the other side. So, let's see, how do we do this? I need this to link to the library, so I guess we need to just go to the library. So let me show you how I've currently been getting places and how much faster this will be. Got a nether portal set up, and it's not super far from the spawn area. There's Dolan's portal just right over there, which is halfway to spawn, and right here is our spawn portal. But this still takes a little bit of time, super inconvenient. We want to get these books set up in a few different places because it'll make it a lot quicker. Right outside the portal, have this fancy little room, and these are how the books work. If you haven't seen them yet, you just open the book, click it, and wherever the book is set to, it teleports you there. So I've got my book to my base set up right here, and I brought myself a sign so I can label it and be all fancy like everybody else, and we'll just be oh so amazing and right. Zade. How do I close this thing? Escape. Oh, I don't know how to write on these signs. I just figured out that you could even make them. Is there a font scale? Okay. What else do we got? Click button or press the Alt key to add formatting symbols. Oh, whoa! What did you do? Oh, interesting. I'll have to mess around with these more. For now, I'll do it the lazy way. Can I do that a lot higher? Because that's totally gonna look better. Font size. Font. Delete. Okay, whatever, good enough. I'm not worried about that right now. So I've got this one set up, but I also need to come back to here. So we'll just kind of come wherever we want it. We'll say right here, facing this way. Sounds lovely. Just right click the book here. Now it's a linking book. If we open it again, it's set up to return to here, but we don't want to do that yet. So we teleport back to my base, where I have this temporary setup. We're going to expand this a little bit and get some around the island teleports and some other things going, but for now we're just going to put this in the lectern. You can put them in a book stand or in the lectern. They're both pretty simple, just planks and sticks, and that will make it so it stays there. Otherwise, when you use it, it falls on the ground as an entity, and it can take fall damage, and it can get hit by mobs and all kinds of stuff, so we don't want that. So now we have this book. I'm actually going to shift right click this out first. Run over here to our writing table. If we want to give this a name, we just open the writing table, stick it in. This will just say whatever Mystcraft age you were in at the time, or the overworld, or whatever. So we're just going to call this the library. I don't know if it's kind of just a library hub, but that's what we're going to call it. And then we just come over here and stick it on our lectern. And now from here I can just click this, and we come here, and from here, anybody who's got this set up, you can see quite a few of them already do. We can teleport to whoever's base. There's one to spawn, there's one to the end, and I don't know what else is here, but yeah. Now we can come and go as we please. Like so, and now we're gonna see if I can make an interleaking book. So when I was over taking a little tour of Teo Lone Wolf's base, he kind of showed me some stuff. And he said you can use XP bottles, bottle O enchantings, I guess. You put the XP in them, and and get those. I don't have enough glass right now, and I don't feel like going and mining a bunch of sand just for this, so I think ender pearls work too. So let's try it. I got it before, but it had disarm enchant on it, which apparently, I'm getting a little lag right now. Apparently when you go through it, it makes you drop all your stuff. So we don't want one of those books. Let's give this one more try though and see. Put our ink in and throw in some ender pearls, grab it while it's at it. Didn't get it that time. Nothing, it was a dud. So there's only like a chance each time. Do I have? Yeah. Let's try again. I have this stuff for it. That. Another bottle of ink. And another stack of ender pearls. I don't want to use them all because I've got to craft some things out of them. But why not give this one more try while we're here? So another one of those. Throw in a stack of that. And just disarm. Well, that might take a few tries because disarm seems like something you would more mess with somebody. It doesn't actually do much. I don't know if you can like reuse these link panels pages or not. But if we can get some, he gave me one, but I need to, where is it? The interlinking ones, if you get interlinking like this one without disarm on it, then you can make these books, and then they can travel from the same dimension to the same dimension. So for example, I can set up a little hub of my own right here that would go to the library. I could have one that goes directly to spawn. I could have one that goes just up to the top above ground. When we get our skyscraper built really tall, we can have one like at the top of the skyscraper, different levels. We can use those to teleport around all we want. So that'll be pretty cool, but I've got to learn a little more about it, see if there's easier ways to get things. Maybe just farm some glass. Use the XP bottler here to get the bottles enchanting. Or maybe get some villagers, they sell them too. And that way we can teleport around the world all we want. And yeah. So, thank you all for watching today. I think that's going to do it. I will keep messing around. Again, if you guys have any mods you want to see me mess with, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing whatever I feel like. I don't mind you guys making those suggestions because I haven't messed with most of these mods, so I've got a lot to mess around with. Also, let me know if you like seeing more of me doing stuff off camera and then showing you what I've done, or if you guys want to see me do more of the random stuff on camera and kind of learn along with me. Either way, let me guys know your thoughts on that. Again, thanks for watching. This has been Zade. As always, have a good week, everyone. Bye-bye.